Hello and welcome back to another episode of Padwives Assemble Unfiltered. Whoop, whoop. Every time I say welcome back to another episode, I then want to go welcome back again, repeat myself. But this episode is all about phases of deployment, which I think so many people will relate to because we all know that I got this, but you also got the I got this stage, and then you got the I don't got this stage, and you go through so many like roller coaster of emotions. And I thought we could talk about it, talk about maybe coping or not coping, because I never cope.
No, I don't.
And go through that, and also see what the listeners think of that too.
Yeah. How do you find deployment then, Sophie?
Well, I feel like with deployments, that we always say that there is no right way to cope. There's no right way. If it works for you, that is the right way because it's working for you. But I feel like there's a lot of people going, oh, you should do this when they're deployed. You should do that. You shouldn't do anything. You should just do what works for you. And for me, it depends on what's going on in my life as well. Obviously, I don't have children, so that doesn't factor into it. Yours would be very probably different because you want to do activities and stuff, and also make sure that the children are aware that daddy's away, but you know that it's okay to feel certain ways and all that jazz. But sometimes I feel like I get myself into a rhythm and I'm like, yes, I'm smashing life. All is good. I've got myself into a routine. Then all of a sudden I get up and I'm like, I'm not in a routine anymore. And then I'm like, I'm going to rot on my sofa for 10 years.
Yeah, see, the thing is, I don't know whether you do this, but I tend to push Reese away.
Yes.
Prior to deployment. So anything that he does, I will find an issue with it. And I'm not ordinarily like that, but any small thing I will literally berate him for, because I'm more angry at him going away, even though I know that it happens. But I get
Kasha,
upset.
you know what you signed up for, yeah?
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna get one of those comments. But I push him away beforehand, and I cause arguments because I think it will be easier for me to say goodbye
If they're pissing you off.
if he's pissing me off, and if I'm annoyed at him.
Yeah, because you're like, yeah, go.
Whereas if I'm nice to him and it's all mushy and it's all nice, I'm like, well, I'm gonna miss him more.
And I also feel like we've had quite a few messages in the past about that, of people saying, we're arguing a lot and I don't want to because he's going away, and us going back and reassuring, like, it is normal.
Yeah.
You do tend to, because tensions are high, they're stressed because they've got packing lists and whatnot. They've got to know where they're going. The group chats are going ding, 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 ding. You're wanting to spend time with each other. You're trying to see family members, maybe, that if they're going away for 6 months or so, but you also want to kind of keep them to yourself.
Yeah.
So then there's the stress, tensions are high, and you argue because there's so much going on and there's lots of different emotions.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, it's because of the roller coaster. I think it's suppressed anger because you push it down. Because you know that the deployment is coming, so you kind of gear yourself up for a little bit, right? And then as it gets closer, anything that you've suppressed beforehand, it comes back up. And then it comes back up in ways that you don't want to project it out of you way. But it just happens because it is missing them, because it is just, you know that it's going to be hard.
Yeah.
But also you don't know what's going to happen, and if you don't know when they're coming back.
Yeah, the uncertainty, which is mentioned all the time for us, I know.
Did I say if they're coming back or when they're coming back?
I don't actually know, I'm not going to lie, I didn't listen.
Right, I'll see you later, darling.
It's like a blank for me, but there's just a lot of emotional highs and lows, isn't there, really?
Yeah.
I do listen to you when we talk, by the way.
Okay. Continue, I'll shut up. I'll just sit here.
No, but so I don't know whether you can relate to this.
Sorry, hang on, I need to check that. I'm listening. Carry on.
I quit. I quit.
Go.
So that was quick for you. I'm proud of you for that. Well done.
Yeah.
I deserve that as well.
You did.
In case you haven't noticed, I am in a shitty mood.
Yeah. Smile.
But I like to keep it real for the listeners because everyone says they like the fact that we are real and honest and relatable. Unfiltered. But the thing is, there are days where I'm a miserable bitch. Today is one of those days.
Yeah, it's been a wonderful time.
Actually, and it is semi-army related. Forces related. Yeah. So, and it actually does go into deployments and stuff. So Josh has finished a course and contrary to popular belief, he didn't get RTU'd. He just came home, ate the food in the house, then went back to the freaking course. I posted a TikTok about it and everyone was like, lad got RTU'd. And I was like, banter. Anyways, he's finished a course and he was due to go off somewhere, wherever. Don't freaking know, don't care. And they were like, we'll try and get someone to get you. I was like, okay, great. No one came. He's still at home. And then they were like, oh, you can have some time off. And I know everyone be like, oh, cherish the time together. Well, do you know what? I'd rather be cherishing the time on the beach in the Maldives that could have been planned had I known there was going to be some time off. So now I'm at work still. He's got leave and it's put me in a bad fucking mood.
Yes. No, I get it because like you expect, because of the shall we say work that they're in, you would expect there to be, and I think this has said a lot, better organisation.
Yeah, and I do get it. They can't preempt things. There's lots of last minute changes and there's lots of that, and I get it. Like, but sometimes, and everyone will be like, oh, like, you know what you signed up for. Yes, and I get that. And a lot of us, we're all accommodating, right? We all have flexibility. We get it, right? Okay, you're going, okay, fine, last minute, change this, change that and that. But there does come a time that you go through all this stuff and things happen and you just think, for fuck's sake, I just want, and I know that it's not their fault. It's not the force's fault. No. It's just the way it happens. But it doesn't make it any less irritating.
No, you're entitled to feel frustration. Even if you know what, like people say, what you're getting yourself into, there is also always going to be moments where you feel frustrated.
Yeah.
It's normal part of life. It's normal as a human to get frustrated over things, as we know.
Thank you.
But it's so normal and it's allowed to be done.
Yeah, and your gal's not coping. Again, I'm on the edge.
Normal, because lots of people feel that they should be able to cope. And I think you touched upon it last time of the pressure of coping, but then there is also a lot of people that feel that they should be coping because that line, they knew what they were getting themselves into.
And can I just say, if you have a family member or if you have a friend that says that, just stop at this point. I'll give you a second. Show them this. We don't know what we're signing up for. And if you're the type of person to tell the person who's in a relationship with someone in the military that they know what they signed up for, get in the fucking bin.
Yes. And the recycling, maybe?
No, they don't deserve to be recycled. They need to just be trash.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing, because regardless whether you know what establishment they're getting it, like what...
You cannot prepare for a deployment.
You can't. And the thing is, you also can't choose who you fall in love with.
No, it's such a
And it's
well, why did you marry a soldier? Oh, well, sorry.
Yeah.
Like, it's just...
It is turn my feelings.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's like literally saying to someone, like, don't be thirsty. I need a drink. I'm dehydrated. Or don't be hungry. Oh, I'm not hungry anymore.
Yeah.
Stop crying. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm fine now.
Yeah.
It doesn't work like that. And people that say it, and even like half-heartedly or as a joke, like, it's just boring. It's boring.
Yeah.
It's boring. I don't like it. But I think with all the emotional highs and lows and the comments and things like that, you some days you get up and it hits you. Today is obviously one of those days. Despite him being at home, it just hits me that our life is not exactly normal and it's frustrating. But also when they are away and you are coping, and again, what you said about sometimes you feel the pressure of, oh, should I be coping? Should I not feel a little bit more upset or missing them? Like when you do have a good day and you're thriving, you're making memories or whatever, you think, oh, but they're not here.
Yeah.
And you have like almost like a guilt.
Yeah, no, I get that, because if I'm doing something when he's not there, I do have that guilt of he should be there with me, making these memories with me at the same time.
Yeah.
Because that is essentially what you get married for, is that those memories with that one person. And then when you have those memories and it's like they're not included in it, you're like, shit, should they have been? And like you say, it goes with the guilt. Because the other thing that I also want to touch upon is the pressure beforehand before them going on deployment to keep the mood light for them, right? And keep everything happy.
You don't want to add.
But also when they are deployed. Because if something happens at home and they are, for example, in an environment that you don't want to cause them any stress because of the environment that they're in, you've got to keep that part stum and not say anything. And you don't want to get that mood onto them and then they have any distractions. Because the other thing...
Also, like, if something happens...
Yeah.
Like, do you tell them because they deserve to know?
Yeah.
Or do you not tell them because
you don't want to cause them
stress and there's nothing they can do realistically?
Yeah.
But then they're also your person, so you want to reach out to them.
Yeah. I know this is quite a strong word, but before they go away and you've got all this thing where you're trying to be happy, but then you're also at the same time you just want to shout at them, you also have that part of you that is quietly grieving. I know that sounds a strong word.
100%.
But grieving them before they've left.
Yeah.
Even though that, you know, they're still here, like in this world, it's still that grieving of them not being around you because you know how much you're going to miss them.
And I don't know whether you get this, but I've said it in a previous episode before that Josh actually asked me once, do you not miss me when I'm away?
You're telling me this, yeah.
And because I really struggle, I mean, I'm a crap texter anyway, but I really struggle because I'm not really a talkative texter. Like I'm not, if you call me, which by the way, if we're friends, I don't like being called, so don't call me. But if you do call me, I will sit and have a conversation. Do you know what I mean? But I'm not a good texter. And when I sit there and he'll be like, oh, hey, how's your day going? How have you been? What's new? I get upset. Because I'm like, I don't want to be texting you this. I want to tell you that we've got good news. I want you to be here.
Face-to-face.
And so I kind of, like you say, before they go, sometimes you shut off and you push them away. I do that when he is away. Because if I'm sat there texting him about stuff, I'm thinking about how he is not there.
Yeah.
And I get very, very upset. And I feel like it puts me in a place where I don't cope. And I'm trying to cope. So I do push him away to be like, no, I don't push him away. I don't just ignore him. I don't not message him and stuff. But then it's kind of, I'm going to kind of
limit the message.
Yeah, but then I kind of contradict myself because if I go no contact, I'm fine. But then after like maybe 2 weeks, I'm then getting more and more upset because I'm like, I haven't heard from him. I'm not, and that I feel like is a grief process when you have the no contact. It is very hard because you do feel like you're missing a piece.
Yeah, yeah. And the other one is the actual day they leave. Right. I hate it. And I like everyone will hate it, like the actual day they leave. But again, that's when I'm worse. Like I'll cause problems.
Because you're just waiting for it to come around. Yeah.
And if it's in the afternoon, I'm like, I don't want to wait. I know that sounds awful.
Can we get up, say goodbye so I can try and get sorted?
But then what hits me is the silence after they've gone.
Yeah.
The complete silence in the house. Like obviously when my kids are there, it's not silent. But if he was to go like when the kids were at childminder and at school or whatever, and then the house is just completely silent, that's another part that hits you. There's so many things throughout the beginning of deployment that hit you.
That's what I struggle with not having kids with. Like I would not cope without my dogs. And I know it's very different, but I will wander around chatting to the dogs, you know, getting out and walking the house. If I didn't have the dogs to walk, I wouldn't leave the house. And if anyone who knows me, when you come over, the TV will be on in the background or there'll be music on in the background. I have to have that kind of something going on, because otherwise it's deadly.
Yeah.
And you're just like, especially working from home as well, sometimes I'm like, I haven't left my house in like 7 days and I haven't spoken to an actual human being face to face. I need to kind of, you know, go out about and do that. And it is so easy to close yourself off from that. But touching on when the day they leave, also the day they come home, the excitement, the jitters of, I can't wait to see them. But also, like, it can be quite worrying, like fill you a bit with anxiety, especially if they've been away for a long time. It's like, how are things going to be?
Yeah.
What do I ask? What don't I ask? What, you know, you don't know, particularly wherever they've been, and you may not know things like, what can you ask? What can you know? And and if you can't ask those things, because, you know, I say a typical life, you know, when they come home, how was your day at work? What happened? That's not kind of conversations that you can really have when you're married to someone in the military, because there's lots of things they can't tell us. Yeah. There's lots of things that we don't understand even when they do tell us, because it's completely different lingo, completely different world.
Left, right.
Yeah, exactly. So it's really hard. And then it's kind of like, oh, right, yeah. And then if they've been away for such a long time, you've got so much going on that you want to tell them, that you don't want to bombard them. You forget things, you forget that, which I think is, and I know this is going to sound like I've just said this to promo our deployment diaries, I promise it's not, but like, that's why I really love that in our deployment diaries we've got the things to remember. Things to remember to tell you. So it's like when something happens and you want to think, oh, I'll jot that down, so you can go back. And I think that's like really nice. Yeah. And the kids activity one have it too for children. If something exciting happens, because 6 months or 9 months, even 3 months, like, lots can happen in that time.
Oh, massively.
That you can forget. And then, like, do you get dressed up when they come home in a sailor's outfit? Do you put camo on?
No.
No, but do you, like, what I mean is, like, do you, like, make an effort, or do you not? Because every time I'm like, I'm going to make an effort, and then Josh opens the door and I'm there in my dressing gown, hair scraped back, and I'm like, all right, mate. How's it been? No,
I make an effort.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah, we'll slide past that one. So
she dresses in lingerie. She goes to Love Honey for 20% off military discount.
I need to use that.
You do.
I do. Another thing, right, is when you were on a deployment where there's no contact, I constantly, and I can't help it, and I haven't got any better at it, is checking the phone and worrying if you miss the phone call.
Yeah.
That elusive phone call that you get every so often. And like, I remember being at work at one point and I would have my phone here. And it's the ache and the dread of when you do miss that phone call, because I was thinking I was in a meeting once and I hadn't spoken to him in like 3 months or something like that, or maybe 2.5 months, and I missed the fucking phone call.
Yeah.
I was mortified. Like, I was so upset. Crying.
And then did you get angry at your job? Because I would have been really like...
Yeah, almost handed my resignation.
Yeah.
Because of that, because I just wanted to sit at home and have my phone.
No, I can totally get that.
So that is... It's also... The other thing that I wanted to do with it is learn not to do that.
I don't think you ever will, though.
No, because I didn't want to be...
Not you, I mean people in general.
No, because I just didn't want to be one of those people that just sits by their phone when their partner's away. Like one of those non-contact ones. When it is contactable ones, I'm fine, because I'm like, oh, I can talk to him again at another point. But those ones, I just... My phone's always there. Or wherever, because I don't want to miss it.
Yeah.
Because I want to know if he's okay. I don't care about me. I just want to know if he's okay. And when I miss it, I'm like, oh, fuck this shit.
Yeah, I can imagine. And I think there's a lot of... We talk about pressure a lot, because there is a lot of pressure. You know, when they come, like I said, do you like dress up and stuff? You can like have the pressure of you want everything to be perfect when they come home, and you just can't, like, in real life, like, it just doesn't happen, you know.
I got him a new TV once when he came back from deployment because I just wanted to make such a big deal.
Yeah.
And I think, and a new Xbox as well. Don't know why I fucking did that. I just wanted it to be all nice.
But I think as well, when they do come home, you've got that reintegration period, and you've got the, like, learning to live with each other again is a real thing.
Yes, it is.
And everyone's like, oh, why aren't you so happy that they're home? I'm ecstatic that he's home, and I am so happy because I get to have, like, I don't feel as alone.
No.
And I've got someone in the house, just their energy, whether they're upstairs and I'm downstairs or whatever, you know that they're around. But you get yourself into a routine when they're away, and then they come back and you come downstairs and there's a tea bag in the sink or there's a mug on the thing, and you think,
why? I
want to smash this through the window. But then you're also kind of like,
I've missed it.
I've missed having that. But I still, like, will be like, why is there a tea bag in here? Because I'm like, but I like the being able to have that kind of, like, little bicker with him about why there's a tea bag there, or a mug or a plate with crumbs on or whatever. But you do get into a rhythm. It's like, well, every time, cause I don't know why Josh, even when he doesn't have to get up the next day, sets an alarm, and it really winds me up. Why are you setting an alarm, bro? Why do you need to get up? No. Yeah, but, like, and I would get that.
Yeah.
But we don't have kids, so I'm just like,
why
are you setting an alarm? Let's have a lie-in and see when we wake up. Might be in 2 days, might be in 3, who knows? But no, Josh will set an alarm, and then I'll be, like, having a lie-in on a Saturday or Sunday or whatever, and I hear his bleeding alarm, and I look at him, and he snoozes it and turns it off and then goes back to sleep. And I'm like, why did you set it in the first place? It's like little things like that like you're getting used to it. Or Josh is just not very quiet at doing anything. So it's like he'll get up.
He normally sings, doesn't he?
Sings, music on full blast while he's in the shower.
Opera.
Yeah, or like he'll get up and he'll do the cleaning in the house, which is never to the standard that I want it. But we move. He's making an effort. But he'll be, like, hoovering. And I'm like, okay, it's 8:30 on a Sunday morning. I just want a little bit of lie-in. Like, you married a tired girl. I am always tired. And then he'll come up and he'll be like to the dogs, let's go see if mummy's awake. Well, mummy is fucking awake because you're fucking hoovering, mate. Or you're singing round the house. And, like, it's, do you know what I mean? And then he's like, morning, you okay? And you know you don't talk to me in the mornings. No one talks to me. We've been married 3 years, okay? And he still hasn't got it. Hi, Soph, how are you? And I'm like,
I want to kill you.
Death. Like, I've woken up and chosen violence. Okay? Get out the room.
The thing is, like, the one thing that Reese has this, he does it all the time. And you know what he's like with his hair gel, right?
Oh, God, I remember when he didn't come to the house once because he didn't have hair gel.
Yeah, that was a bad day. He has this thing where he leaves the hair gel out anywhere, just anywhere, but he'll always leave the lid off.
Does it not dry up?
But I always go up behind him and put the lid back on. I always go up behind him and put the lid back on.
Yeah.
So... But he doesn't know that I do that.
So he thinks he's put the lid back on.
Put the lid back on. But when he's not there, I miss putting the lid back on the hair gel.
Oh, do you want me to come round and just leave it on the side for you?
But I moan at him and say, "Can you stop leaving your hair gel everywhere?" But then when he's not there, I miss.
It is
hair gel's not around.
Yeah, it is the things that really pee you off.
Yeah.
But when they're not there, you're like, oh, I miss it.
Yeah.
I always find boxes in the bed. Josh will...
boxers. Why? We've had this discussion before, but I still want to understand why there's always a pair of boxers with holes in them.
And they always perfectly hang balls out of them.
I do like that a little bit. I'm not going to lie to you. I like a bit of a... It's just funny, isn't it?
Bollock hanging out.
Bollock hanging out.
No, it gives me the ick. No. I'm like, why? Because it looks like a cockerel's neck. Balls are disgusting.
Balls look like.
Well, it's just like they're skinny. Red. They're like skinny bits. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like they're like wrinkly.
Yeah, they are wrinkly.
I don't like the texture.
don't mind it, to be
Good for you. We're digressing massively. But shock, I know. But I just feel like, so I don't know whether you do this. I like put a plan together.
No, I'm the most, you should know the answer.
Yeah, I know. But I will put a plan together and I'll be like, right, I'm going to smash this out. Every time I'm like, I'm going to become a Victoria's Secret supermodel. By the time he comes back, I'm going to be unrecognisable. Never freaking happens. But the idea is there.
Yeah.
And like I go through phases of, yeah, I'm going to be a gym freak. I'm going to be this. And then I'm like, oh, I'm going to go out walking for like
me, the gym freak thing.
Yeah, I go through 3 hours. I'm going to get up and put makeup on every day and really have my shit together.
No, I normally come in still in your PJs.
Yeah.
Your dressing gown.
Yeah.
Hair in a bun.
Yeah.
Food around your mouth.
Yeah. Melted Galaxy normally,
Galaxy.
but in a bowl. I put Galaxy in a bowl, melt it, and then eat it with a spoon.
Yeah, no, it is revolutionary because I have been doing that.
It is so freaking good.
It is good.
Do you know what? Okay, I'm really sorry. This is ADHD brain. In Tesco's, you can buy frozen chocolate covered strawberries for £5.50 for 10. Fucking bargain, mate.
I'll make sure. Shall we go in Tesco on the way back?
Will you buy them for me?
Like
I want to try the £5.
£5.50.
How ridiculous is that? How ridiculous is that?
That is ridiculous.
The Galaxy made me think of that. I'm really sorry.
Okay.
Anyway, have you got anything else to add on the phases of deployment? I'd like to find out. Oh.
So shut up. The awkwardness of trying to keep things normal with people who don't understand deployment life.
Yes.
Family, when you're upset about it, and then they, like we said at the beginning, you knew what you were getting into when you married him. That is when you have to then try and keep it together because you know they're going to come out with those comments.
Yeah. And like worrying about them judging. Yeah.
Your reaction to things. Oh, well, if you can't handle it. Well, no, I can't fucking handle it, but I'm not just going to sack him off because I can't handle it because I actually quite like the person.
Yeah. It is such a weird view. I don't get it.
No.
I do understand when people say I could never do it.
Yes.
And they say, oh, I couldn't marry someone in the military.
No, but
fine.
The thing is, I said that before. Before I got with Reese.
You do just get on with it. You just figure it out. Now, don't get me wrong, it doesn't always work out, but you just, like, someone actually said to me, like, how do you do it with all the uncertainty and changes? And I was like, you just do.
Yeah.
Because it's your life.
Yeah.
It's your lifestyle. Like, you just get on with it.
Yeah.
Do I get angry about it? Yeah. Does it wind me up? Yes. Do I get sad? Yes. But I also it's our lifestyle.
It's a way of life, not
yeah.
It is.
It is weird, but I do think about what would happen when the time does come for him to leave. Like, I'm like, oh, this is weird. We can book a holiday.
Yeah.
Like, it'll be weird. Do you know what I mean? It will be strange. Like, I do think that not many people address the fact that it's the main changes for them, but it will be a change for the families as well.
Yeah, well, especially kiddos.
Yeah.
Massively, like, because obviously they've gone through that. And I think sometimes we actually had someone mention it to us that the kids do sometimes, as soon as they come out of like a military environment, they're not classed as military kids anymore. And I get that, but at the same time, like, that's what they've known.
I do think once a military spouse and once a military child, once you've been in the military lifestyle, like, that, it doesn't leave you.
No, it doesn't.
I do think that, and don't get me wrong, the times will change.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do agree with that. And
I will say, to anyone who's coming new into this, right, into this sort of lifestyle, if I can fucking do it, right, and I do not consider myself a, top tier military wife. If I can do it, anyone can fucking do it. Genuinely. Because I like I said, I've said before, like, I struggle with deployments because I always feel like I have to be really, really good at them. And
I do think, like, everyone thinks I need to have my shit together. I need to be okay. Yeah. You don't.
No, I do genuinely.
It's perception. It's like what you see on social media and stuff. People are showing you the good stuff. We're not all just walking down the street sobbing our hearts out, are we? No. Because that would just be weird.
No, and the thing is, I never tell him how I'm feeling about ever. He wouldn't have a clue. Like, if he's away, I will never, what I'm feeling inside, make that known to him. Because 1, I don't want to look like a twat. 2, I don't want him to know.
Well, I tell you more.
Yeah.
If something's bad or I'm frustrated, I tell you more, because if it's something that I can get through that he really doesn't need to know and he would just worry, then it would be...
Yeah, because to my husband, I'm the most understanding person when it comes to deployments. I'm really fucking not.
But I'm just
putting it in and shutting up. To him,
put up and shut up, yeah.
I just portray like, oh, yes, of course.
Yeah.
Inside, I'm like, no, help me.
Absolutely. No, help me. But yeah, I do... If anyone tells you there is a certain way to deal with a deployment, there isn't. If you are fantastic at dealing with it and you enjoy it and you enjoy the time, fantastic, that is great. If you struggle, then you struggle, and that's okay. Mm-hmm. So there is no right way at all.
No.
At all.
No.
But on that note, we will go on to ick. It's ick of the week.
You go first. I know what mine is.
Okay. Mine, not long ago, a few weeks ago, I went to London for Chloe's birthday. I actually have a few from this night. And we went to Albert Schloss. Have you ever been there?
No.
It was quite cool. I really enjoyed it, actually. Anyways, there was this guy, clearly a gym guy, good looking guy, to be honest. And he was talking to a girl. Very, very attractive girl. Whilst talking to this girl, which I don't know if they knew each other, regardless whether he knew her or not, I don't give a shit, because what he did was, quite frankly, vile. Okay?
I've gone so far.
I don't know. Because, honestly, he was sat there talking, and every now and again he'd look over to our table, and I'd make eye contact, and he'd kind of give her, like, you know, like a friendly smile. My face must have just been like... Because honestly, the guy was picking food out of his teeth whilst talking to this girl.
Why? Do you think he was hungry? Is that what it was?
I don't fucking know. I don't know. But he was, and not slyly. It wasn't like a...
Yeah.
He was full on like this. And then, no, it gets better. When it will come out, he'd go...
No.
And look at it, and I was going, bleh, and every now and again, and I didn't even I didn't even try and hide the fact that I was looking at him with pure fucking judgment.
Regardless whether you have been with someone X amount of years, you just don't do that.
But I was literally like, and honestly, and it was just that every time he like gave me that friendly like, I thought, don't fucking smile at me, you cretin. No, wrong. Absolutely wrong. Vile. It probably smelled.
What?
It's rotting food in between your teeth. Who knows how long it had been there? Maybe it was an annual thing and he was just doing the annual fucking teeth flick in the middle of Albert Schloss in Soho whilst chatting up a girl. Girl, run, find someone else. Ick.
I don't really know how my ick's going to follow that because it was you as revenge.
Oh, go on.
So, can't remember which episode it was. It was through a song and I missed the square.
Oh, this was on the way here.
Yeah, I missed the square and Sophie did the same thing.
Different song. I got the square right, actually.
Got the square right, yeah, you did. But different song, and she belted whatever it was out and it was just met with silence. And I just sat there and I thought, do you know what? Karma's a fucking bitch.
Do you know, I tell you what it was. You know the T-Pain song, Church?
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to take your ass to church.
Yeah.
Rah! That one.
Yeah, you did that.
So it was at the beginning and he goes, oh, shit.
Yes.
Basically, I'd obviously got the clean version because it went, oh. And I sang it. I gave it some welly.
You gave it your all.
I did.
You did.
I will.
You
fair one. That is icky. And I pulled you up on it.
Yeah, you did.
So it's only fair you get me back.
Yeah.
That's fair enough. Have you got a blah, blah, blah?
And am I the
Reddit or am I the asshole? Because I don't.
He got bored during, this is the title, he got bored during the movie I picked and left the movie theatre to watch something else.
Iconic.
Is this breakup worthy? I, 30 female, went on a movie date with this guy, 30 male, to see the new F1 movie. Oh my god, so this was recent. I already felt like I was already compromising because if it had just been me and my friends, I would have picked Materialists since I prefer rom-coms.
Wait, so he picked the film? He picked the film and then fucked off?
About the third of the way through the movie, he says he's bored, pulls up some showtimes on his phone and decides He wants to go and watch the new Elio movie.
Oh, to be fair, I really want to see that.
I was like, what? But I told him to go if that's what he wanted. So he left, and I stayed and finished the movie by myself. Is this completely ridiculous? I feel disrespected and kind of stunned. She chose the movie. I was the one who chose the movie. Who does that on a date? Also, I hate how he likes juvenile movies. Not to throw shade at animated films, but I genuinely thought Brad Pitt's F1 movie was great. He just wasn't interested.
This is so random.
I just love the fact that he just fucked off through the movie.
Do you know who would do that?
I'd be pissed.
Do you know who would do that?
Who? You?
No, Reese.
Yeah, he fucking would, actually.
Reese would be like, I'm bored of this. I'm going to watch something else. 100% that is your husband.
Yeah, he would. Someone said...
I would, if they both left, I get it. But
it's the fact he just left her there and fucked off. Someone said, yeah, that's pretty fucking rude, and it shows he's not concerned whatsoever about the impression he made on you. Wouldn't bother contacting again.
Oh no, do you know what? I'm sorry. You guys need a sense of fucking humour. I'd bring this up at every dinner party. I had the chance to be like, guess what this guy did? What a guy.
Oh my God.
And don't get me wrong, I'd be fuming at the time, be like, why did you abandon me? But it's hilarious.
But it's the fact he went from like the F1 movie, which is quite, normal, to an animated film instead.
Have you seen the adverts for Elio? Because it looks really good.
No, and I'm sure it does. It's just the context of the fact that he's gone from an adult film and fucked off
to watch Disney. I love it. I think that's iconic.
Oh,
I love that.
Made me laugh.
I think it's iconic. I like that.
I don't think it's breakup worthy. Because that was the question. Is it breakup worthy?
No, you need to
I think
evaluate
there's a
yourself.
lot worse that a guy could do.
Yeah.
Or anyone could do that you sack them off for.
Yeah, exactly.
Not for going to the cinema.
Exactly.
And
Someone
watching
someone put on the thing, my husband cheated on me by mistake. What should I do? And I commented, divorce him by mistake.
Did he trip and fall inside the vagina?
No.
No one trips and falls inside vaginas.
No.
It's not by mistake.
No matter how many films you watch, it doesn't happen.
No. Nope.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Well, anyways, on that bombshell, give us a like, give us a subscribe, recommend to a friend. We are on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, Apple, all of them. But on that bombshell, we'll be back next week on Monday, like every Monday. I'm just chatting shit now.
Yeah. Can we just pad this out it?
Pad vibes out.